Here we are, gentlemen. We are here once again, live from BA Worldwide, to bring you the best of the best forgotten gems, the most in-depth, professional and technical analysis for video games. We will begin this week with the final section, hopefully, of the gameplay for Advent Rising from 2005, Mass Effect's forgotten predecessor. It's a bit more action oriented. You've watched the previous bots. A lot of excellent third-person shooter mechanics. A decision inside the game for you to make. Excellent plot written by Orson Scott Card, the writer for Ender's Game, such an extremely famous science fiction novel. Be sure to check that one out as well. Excellent science fiction novel. But so far I'm quite pleased with the gameplay that I've experienced for Advent Rising. Remember, this game was released on 2005 on the original Xbox and on PC. On PC, it was an absolutely broken version, and so, thanks to the community, the excellent PC community, they released a community patch which has allowed me to showcase Advent Rising for all of you. We've been doing so for the past week. It took 3 days of a previous week and 3 days of another week. So it's a total of 6 days of gameplay. In those, as a quick recap, I was stuck sometimes. The hard mode, it's quite challenging. I was forced to learn how to use the alternative fire for the weapons. I had to learn how to use the force powers, the biotic powers, the kinetic powers, call them however you may want to call them. And the gameplay blends perfectly because you have the third-person shooter mechanics as well as the kinetic powers. What are we going to do? On Friday, I promised you the final analysis, but the truth of the matter is that the game is longer than what I had anticipated. So I'm not sure how long the game is. So remember, I need to have at least 1 hour or 40 minutes after the finishing the game to do the analysis. So hopefully I'll be able to finish the game and do the analysis either today, tomorrow, or on Wednesday. It doesn't matter how much time it consumes, how much time it takes, but just know that we are close to the final analysis, gentlemen. So, without further ado, also sorry, especially to the 5 followers of the channel, I'm always grateful to them. Sorry that I'm late again, but the thing is, you know, real life jobs, things to do, projects, all of those. But the important thing, gentlemen, as I always tell you, is that we are here and we are ready to continue with the analysis. Now, one thing to highlight: the gameplay for Advent Rising has been long, gentlemen. It has been a long series of gameplays. I think we are right now at the, I don't know, the 10th section of the gameplay, I think, plus all of the practice that I had to do offline to overcome certain levels in which we were stuck. So, a word of advice: the game is challenging on hard difficulty. It took me a week to adapt to it, to master it, and to play it in a way that it's somehow enjoyable for all of you. Anyway, I had to do a lot of reloads. I still had to do so because of the difficulty. It's old school difficulty, it's original Xbox, it's the 128-bit generation, 6th generation of gaming consoles, remember. But what's the thing? Here, if I push level select, here you can tell that there are 4 chapters. Actually, 3 chapters plus the prologue. And here we are only in chapter 6. Chapter 6. So I assume there must be a 7th chapter. And that's why I did that tiny disclaimer at the beginning of the stream. So, if you were expecting the final analysis, it may take a bit more. Also, the analysis will be quite long because this game has a lot of particular features and perks that need to be specifically taken into account before slapping a mark, a qualification on it and calling it a day. So we need to be respectful with the work of art. You could tell that I was frustrated when I didn't know how to play it properly, or at least not 100% properly. So that's why analysis need to take time. Will not do what the Shield Gaming Press does. They are amateurs. They don't care about artificial intelligence, about the pathfinding, about the technical state of the game, the difficulty. If I were given a coin every time I've seen a gameplay for Doom Eternal in which the reviewer didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and Cuphead for that matter. I have so many examples. Alright, so quick recap. Last time we fought two probably if you're coming here from the YouTube bot, you have all of these memories fresh, but it's been a full weekend. So last time we fought 2 ships with rocket launchers, and I died quite a lot of times. Well, not a lot. Sometimes. Let's call it 5 or 7 deaths. We got to this elevator. There was some kind of D-Day assault on some kind of futuristic beach in which we are retaliating against these seekers now. Alright. They've taken Marin prisoner. She's a prisoner now. And Gideon is trying to save her. Gideon has awoken. I've done... this is something extremely important. The previous level was completed using only kinetic powers. I didn't shoot a single bullet. You understand what I'm telling you, gentlemen. While at the beginning of the gameplay, the powers were useless, mostly. Now, they are essential to the gameplay. That shows such a development, such an expansion of core gameplay mechanics that only tells us how excellent the mechanics for the game were. So, gentlemen, let's continue. I will not be boring anymore. So, what were we doing? Right, I had the power, which was I took the time to train them. That's an excellent gameplay guide. Piece of advice. Level up your powers if you are planning to play this, especially if you are planning to play this on hard difficulty. Make sure you level up your kinetic powers, your biotic powers, because they are extremely useful. But if you don't level them up, they will be mostly useless. During the last level, it took me so much time because I had to reload because I was destroying a turret. You can check out the VOD. in which I took the time to use Shatter continuously all the time before reaching the checkpoint. That was my strategy. And so now I am at max level. The same for Time Shift. And almost the same for Negate. So that one is a bit more difficult because it's just a barrier. But the most important powers are these two because they are the most powerful. And you can see that I'm not using weapons so far. And I think that the gameplay is not encouraging me to use weapons if I leveled up as I did. Oh, nice. The powers. We're probably close to the final boss. If you're joining us right now, oh, I think that's lava. Right. There you can see that I can control the situation without major problems, without any kind of major issues. They can't overwhelm me right now with my powers at max level. And I must say that I was mistaken, because at the beginning of the game the powers are not that useful. Maybe I was not mistaken, but I was quick. I judged it way too prematurely. I judged it too quickly, because once you level them up, the powers are not only useful, but better than using standard weapons. You can see that I have 10 charges of the Time Shift attack, which also knocks them down, and it stops them from overwhelming you. Here in this case, instead of that one, we use the Negate power. See how useful they've turned for us. So, at least 2 of them, which are the ones I'm using most of the time. These blasts are extremely powerful. That turret, it has an insane amount of health. Trust me, I've destroyed 5 turrets during the last level. That one is even bigger. So, the fact that I could destroy it so easily tells you how critical the usage of powers is, especially during the last levels. I assume these are the last levels, or at least, well, let's call them not the last, but the advanced levels, the final sections of the campaign. Do I have to go over here? Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely here you can see that the game would benefit greatly from a texture improvement. These, I think, are the worst textures so far that I've seen in the game, because it has been mostly like this, the all metal floors and metal interiors, which resembles to that Halo vibe that I've been mentioning so far. So, the only thing we have left, I think, at this point, the powers allow us to easily control any situation. Well, that one was my bad. Maybe I caused the explosion of a grenade, but I think the last great difficulty spike that the game will have, it's probably the final boss. Nice artificial intelligence. Here you can see the Aurelians helping us. The plot, you will not understand it at this point if you haven't followed the full VODs. I've done a lot of recaps, but at this point it's way too difficult to bring you up to speed to what has been happening during the gameplay. But just So you know that gameplay wise, what you need to know is that eventually the kinetic powers, the biotic powers, you can call them like that, just like in Mass Effect, they become extremely powerful, as you can see. See that I'm not using ammunition. It's not needed. This is just like some... It resembles a rotation, I mentioned this. It resembles a rotation from an MMORPG. Somehow. At least me personally resembles somehow the leap mechanic of the Sith Juggernaut in Sutor. Somehow it's not, of course. It's not a tab targeting combat system, but you get the point. You use the time shift ability and the shatter ability, and eventually the negate ability. And with that you can easily push through most enemy defenses. Easily, maybe you can toss a grenade. Look at those physics. I didn't know that from that kind of hit you could get damage. You could be damaged by that flying box. All right, so another excellent display of polished physics for the game. Man, this game has been a roller coaster so far. The analysis, there we go, I exploded a grenade. Here you can see I'm not using at all the... You can also use melee. Here you can see the variety of the combat. Here you'll see one execution. But for all of this to happen, you need to actually level up, and that was my mistake. At the beginning of the gameplay, I didn't take the time to level up my kinetic powers, or my melee, for that matter. And in turn, that caused me to be far left behind with those, and eventually made me consider them useless. Certainly a mistake on my part. So, it's a game that demands certain patience from the player. First of all, if you are playing it on hard mode, it will be... It could be a bit frustrating due to the increased difficulty, and alright, there are some mechs over there, but don't worry. Here you can see that it's all power. I'm only using the kinetic powers. Now let's use negate to prevent those mechs from killing us. I'll leave the negate there just in case I need it later. And here you can see that you only have to use... You can use weapons, but with all of your powers maxed, it's far easier. Also, I don't have to worry about ammo, and yeah, it basically turns into a biotic beast, just like in Mass Effect. So far, I mentioned this countless times. Sorry for the people who have been following the stream since the beginning. There you can see the unlocked frame rate. There you can see the unlocked frame rate. In this case, 144 refresh rate. Of course, YouTube only allows 60 frames per second, so there's a limit to what YouTube can display, but yeah, you can see that the community patch fixed that. And I want to do I'll also mention this during the analysis. Once we get to it. What's the things, what are the things, sorry, that the community patch hasn't fixed? Well, sadly, even if it's great, even if the community patch is excellent and all of that, it hasn't fixed the crashes. If you die a lot of times at the same section of the game or at the beginning of a cinematic, the game can crash, even with the community patch. So bear that in mind if you are picking hard difficulty, as I did, that it can cause you to waste a lot of time. Because even if the checkpoint system is modern, I mentioned this, I think it wasn't this way. Even if the yeah, it's not over here. Even if the community patch fixed the resolution, it allows you to play at an unlocked resolution as well as an unlocked frame rate, the game can crash during cinematics or before triggering a cinematic, or if you die a lot. So bear that in mind if you're picking hard difficulty. If you don't know what you're doing, you could lose a lot of time because even if it's a modern checkpoint system, even if it's a modern health bar system, which automatically refills itself, the game can crash. The game can crash and can cause you to lose a lot of time, trust me. I've been playing the game for a lot of... Oh, look at that. So bear that in mind if you are trying to play and finish the game at hard difficulty. Alright, I assume that thing will keep spawning things. See, I didn't have to use any rocket launcher or anything like that. I simply used the kinetic powers, and it's quite a quite powerful combo. I think that's another turret, but I don't have to destroy it. Nice. So yeah, so far, bear that in mind, please. Especially if you're playing it on hard difficulty, you could see the amount of wipes that I had before getting this combo, and I still have. For example, here I died, but it's far less than what I had experienced previously. Damn. I think something exploded. But yeah, gentlemen, it's a challenge on hard mode. It's not impossible at all. It's not god tier difficulty, but it can be frustrating if you don't know what you're doing, which could be quite common since these games used to have those, remember, those thick game guides back in the day, those booklets with a lot of explanations regarding the gameplay mechanics. So I had to learn them the hard way. That's the way we do things here. And I had to adapt to the varying levels of difficulty that the gameplay had. Eventually, I figured them out, so you can do so as well. It may be a hassle, a bit of a hassle at the beginning, but once you get the more powerful kinetic powers and you get to familiarize yourself with the gameplay, you can see that it's quite pleasant and that it's quite... It has a moderate to high learning curve for a third-person shooter. It's not Gears of War, it has certain mixed and complex mechanics, and yeah, it's not simply simple fun. Here you have a gun, just shoot the enemies. It's not like that. It's a bit more tactical. Well, I think so far I've done a good recap of the gameplay, at least for the newcomers. You can't complain. Anyway, ask away if you have any other questions. Alright, apparently the gold powers are taking a toll on Gideon. Oh. For those of you who watched the first BADs and now you are watching this, it must be quite the change, because at the beginning of that I didn't know what I was doing and it was 100% shooting mechanics, and now it's 100%. It went from 100% shooting mechanics with weapons and caring about ammo and dodging to using negate, using the barriers instead of dodging, and using only... Oh, jumping mastery level 5, nice. I didn't know I was so close. It went from dodging, like that, and shooting mechanics to using only kinetic powers and negates. Oh, what happened here? No, I want the... Oh. Here you can see that I can escape any situation using those mechanics. Can you climb that? There we go, thank you. Well, they took me by surprise, but no longer. Let's throw a grenade and let's bring down that ship. Ah, it has some kind of cooldown. Alright, that could kill us. Oh, boy. Yeah, I need to remember not to use the time shift while locking into the ship. Damn, what's going on? Why is the weapon selected? Oh, damn it. There we go. And where's the gate? There we go. Negate. Mastery level 5. Alright. What was I doing? Right, over here. Let's throw a grenade. That thing will simply continue spawning. Oh, I destroyed the ship, but he just grabbed me. Damn. Well, you can't be perfect, gentlemen. Uh-huh. God damn it. This one over here, this one over here. There we go. What? I fucked up my...
Excuse me, Exalted One.
my powers, my assignments, slots. There we go. Can play shields and sustain sphere. I don't know what that may be, but we're... Oh! It's like a protective barrier. Yeah, the powers also have alternative fire. I should have stopped distracting. Being distracted. One, two, and three. Now, if you would only allow me... Well, it's a bit difficult, like this. Here and here. Let's toss a grenade. Then. Alright, now. Something exploded, apparently. Well. Can I create a fourth barrier? Yeah, 4. Mastery level 5, nice. Thank you. Now, let's get serious. This one over here, this one over here. Why? No, I told you to select this. Goodbye. Oh, that thing is dropping missiles, that's why I'm dying. It's at full health. That's the thing. Even if it stopped spawning troops, it's launching missiles. Alright. Damn, it killed my allies. Oh. That thing really wants to kill me. Oh, finally I won. See that there's no gameplay, no usage of weapons whatsoever. Now let's keep our distance a bit, just in case something explodes. I don't want to die because of that. There we go. Get out of here. Here you can see that in the blink of an eye, I can kill them. That's the thing. As long as that doesn't happen, which is that something exploded or they used melee. So, no time shift. For now. So, no time shift. Simply use. There are way too many grenades lying on the floor. Alright, but I need time shift somehow. Well, let's isolate that one and kill him quietly over here. Goodbye. Oh, excellent. And there they are. Oh, there's another ship. Oh. I think that thing spawns constantly. Well, so we need to simply push through them this time around. Remember that this game has a lot of sections in which you simply have to push through the enemy lines. So, or maybe it's that I didn't destroy the ship. There we go. What? Something exploded. Alright, let's destroy the ship while it tries to spawn them. Ah, there's a grenade, and there we go. See how different the gameplay is from the beginning of the game. When you compare it to the beginning of the game. Let's throw a grenade. Also, the barriers are useful to throw the grenades because they act like a container of some kind, and it's easy to kill them. That's also a nice strategy. Oh. Damn. I don't know why I die suddenly when I do that, but there must be an explanation. Some place for, no. I remember when I didn't know what all these things were for, and I had to learn them the hard way. Yep, definitely the game has a particular learning curve. It's not terrible, but there is a learning curve. I'm not going to survive over here like this. Are you done? Well, if you're done, allow me to destroy that ship. I can't get up. Let's use that rock and create this barrier. And now we will throw a grenade, which will kill them. And let's finish them off. There we go. Clean and simple. Oh, more of them. Actually, there's a lot of them. My allies would be useful right now. Damn, it's a whole army. Oh, what's this? Secret passage? Oh. I think I've just flanked them. Somehow. At least it offers better cover. I can storm that place if I... Yeah, I think this is one of those sections in which you simply have to push through. I think they'll simply keep spawning endlessly. Where are my allies? Is it me or there's more of them? Maybe I just have to kill them all and they'll stop coming. What's the objective? Also, that's proceeding to Seeker Compound. Oh, that was... I'm wasting my grenades like an idiot. Alright. Now it's when the... the weapons get useful. What was that? I had changed the fire for my weapon. God damn it. Hmm. Here. And here. This one. Well, if you don't move, I'll have to move you. Oh, damn it. There's so many. I think they know that we have a lot of powers and... Nice. Also, it's a long checkpoint when compared to the previous ones. Are you done? There we go. Alright, it's time to use the weapons. Why can't I assign... Why can't I assign the second weapon to the left hand? I only have one.
What was that noise?
What, I can no longer dual wield? What's the meaning of this? Oh, there we go. What's with that one? Why can't I grab that one? How about this one? There we go. There we go. It's been a while since I don't use weapons, but what we're going to use is the alternative fire for them, actually. Like that. Since this we have to push through, so... Oh, I need to. I need to destroy those barriers. What? Like that. And now, this one comes over here. Grenade. Oh. What's this guy doing here? Come on. What's this guy doing here? Oh, damn it. These guys just got in the way. Nice. Oh. Nice camera. Well. No, this one over here, and this one over here. Yeah, I think the game just found a weakness, the weakness of my power. I cannot target so many of them at the same time while also defending from a massive ship. That thing should be destroyed. Alright, there we go. That's one. That's two. That's three. What? How could he melee my ally? There we go. Oh. They are coming at us with all they have. Let me see, because I'm at max level. How many of these shots do I need to kill them? Because that could help me beat them. I think 2 shots are enough to kill them at max level. Well, I think that was 3. 1, 2. Oh, that one was alive. I want to check if they will stop spawning or not. I think they won't. Could you please stop spawning? No, you can't. I remember when I was playing shooter and there was the OP flavor of the month build. Well, if we would be, I think they stopped spawning. Eventually they stopped spawning. I remember when I was playing shooter and back in the day we used to call this the OP flavor of the month build. Now they call it meta or the meta gaming or something like that. We called it the OP flavor of the month. In shooter back in the day we had... There was always one build. It was usually for the sniper or the sorcerer, or at the beginning of shooter, right at the beginning, believe it or not, the melee build was so OP that it would kill all of the ranged builds. We used to call it Smash Monkey. It was the monkey build because you simply jumped around, killing everyone, and it was unstoppable. It was unstoppable, 100%. Yeah, they eventually stopped spawning. So let's go for that mech. Oh. Can I throw it in? Oh, useless. Damn, this would have been so difficult without those barriers. Luckily I put them... Luckily I erected them over there. But yeah, that's my... how I miss the good old days of shooter. I will always do. Right at the beginning of it, in case you are interested in the story, if not mute it. If it's boring, I can't understand how the history of gaming could be boring, but... You know. We used to call it the OP flavor of the month. And while at the beginning it was the Smash Monkey for the Sith Juggernaut, in which you could simply jump and tear apart any ranged players 100%. And because of that, then they nerfed it. But they not only nerfed it, but they also made the ranged classes so OP when compared to the now nerfed Smash Monkey build for the Juggernaut, that first it was the Sorcerer, then was the Sniper, then was the Mercenary, and then was the Sorcerer again, and eventually it was all ranged classes. And if you picked a melee class, yeah, you were literally screwed. You would die over and over and over again. You would die endlessly as a Sith Juggernaut when trying to fight. Oh, I want to change my weapon, but I can't under these circumstances. So, how about you let me change my weapon? Oh, there we go. May I change my weapon? No, apparently I can't. That flying asset of a weapon, you can't grab it. So yeah, that's the story of Sutor and its balance issues, gentlemen. It was extremely compressed, but basically it was it. First a Smash Monkey for the Sith Juggernaut, then the ranged classes, and it was literally ranged classes all the way. Unless you were playing, we used to call them the what were they called? Consider that I'm trying to remember 10 years ago. Um, it was called the Pugs, the Pugs, PUG. When we entered a war zone, and there were no healers because nobody wanted to play healer. None of us wanted to, and unless you played ranked with. Oh, there are vehicles. Who needs vehicles? Vehicles are for the weak. For not saying another thing, I don't want to get banned. I don't want to say the P word. If you couldn't guess what the P word is, well, you need more internet culture, my friend. Yeah. We don't need those vehicles. I'll push through without vehicles. Oh boy, that's 5 mechs. I may have to eat those words in the future, but well. And an endless spawn of ads. We used to call them ads as well in Sutor. I realized that I inherited a lot of Sutor mannerisms after playing it. Because then I went ahead to play other games, not necessarily. Oh boy, the game engine has been crippled. Oh, look at that! I was damaged by that crate as well. Nice physics. That's an insane amount of attention to detail. But yeah, I realized that I've inherited a lot of Sutor mannerisms when I was playing other games after Sutor, and that I could simply wouldn't call the mobs, the ads, the weaker enemies, other things. At least in the heat of battle. Then if I stopped to think, I would call them otherwise, but alright, they spawn endlessly. Alright, so let's make this faster. Let's speed up the process. How are you doing, boys? Grenade, grenade. Get ready. Will I survive? Yeah, checkpoint. Look at that. Oh. I don't know why a cliff just collapsed, but I don't know how I just... Well, I got to the checkpoint. That's the important thing. And no, a vehicle wouldn't have helped me because it was, in case you were thinking that, the vehicle also does individual damage. It doesn't do any area of effect damage. Like at all. There we go. Come on, don't make me waste any more time with you. Now let's head into that. Damn, there's another mech. And a crash. Nice. Don't worry, we'll continue. See, this is what I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream. If you are playing this on hard difficulty, it can get frustrating when you are trying to get to a boss fight or something like that and it crashes. But don't worry. There you can see I have the Punisher and stabs the zombie. Other two excellent original Xbox exclusives. So we just lost that insane checkpoint. Doesn't matter. Anyway, how much time has it been? Oh, 57 minutes. No, it's been quite smooth, sorry. Yeah, we were right here, right? Skip. Yeah, we were here. Right. Let's put the... I'm beginning to think that they put those vehicles there for a reason, and it wasn't the fact that I couldn't kill the mechs eventually, but the fact that it's a bit more difficult to, for not saying extremely difficult, to survive the assault of the mechs, even if you can kill them. That guy has a rocket launcher. Well, he had a rocket launcher, which I could grab, indeed. And it would help me. I think there's... Alright, they are going to spawn right now. Hello? Anybody home? Let's try a combination of rocket launcher and... Nice try, but not good enough. You as well. Could you stop coming this way? I need to kill the mechs. Please. Grenade. Grenade. Damn. When I run out of grenades, this will be quite difficult. I just ran out of grenades. 1, 2, 3. Hello? There we go. Damn, I didn't trigger the execution. Could you please stop spawning so I can kill the mechs? Please? Pretty please? I'm being polite. Oh. Stop getting in the way. I need to kill the mechs. I need to destroy the mechs. There we go, one down. Oh lord. That's bad news. I hate that sound. I know that you are supposed to use the vehicle at this point. But this is... I need to enjoy the experience soundly, gentlemen. Damn. New strategy. Now that we've destroyed their reinforcements somehow, let's go to the negate plan. See how much strategic value there is to this game. No, right. We will not be using the time shift. Let's use the negate. Oh. Ah, there we go. You can't... This is just like using the sniper in Shooter. 35 meters of range. And the Juggernaut's leap was 30. Besides, if you use the cover ability, they couldn't jump at you, so you were safe from the Smash Monkeys. And this is the same. See, playing Shooter got me left me with a lot of psychological scars. Oh, there's another mech. At least the fact that I tend to compare all of those things to that game. Oh, no, God, you can't be serious. No, you simply can't be serious. There we go. The perfect barrier. Oh, something exploded over there. Aha, you already thought... Oh, I have almost destroyed that thing. There we go. Take that. I cleaned the whole place. What? I cleaned the whole place without using the vehicle. Take that. What? You can imagine, gentlemen, that if they kill me right now, at this point, in some kind of stupid way, which wouldn't be surprising, damn, it spawned again. See, I told you that they spawn endlessly, over and over again. You can imagine that I'm going to simply skip all of this section if they kill me. There we go. Also, the knockback. I need to be careful that that the other mech doesn't attack me from behind. Also, the knockback effect of the shatter ability, it's quite good. And besides, in this kind of situations, it doesn't affect the slow motion camera of the dodge ability, so you can use them in tandem when it triggers. Yeah, you need to have one of them selected for it to trigger, like that. And one down. And its explosion affected the other one. I love it when that happens. There you go. Here, there you can see. This is so far an extremely powerful combo for the game. There's a lot of mobs over there coming for me. Damn. Now that could kill me easily. Grenade. I need to contain those guys. And no, I'm not going to use the time shift because I've died a lot of times while using it. I love how the grenade can get through the barrier but the missile launcher can't. Yeah, the waves eventually stop, but there are simply so many that I can tell the difference between that and an endless spawn. There we go, like that. A lot of things exploded right there. And I don't want that to happen when I'm using the time shift ability. I should jump. There we go. I love how accurate they are. There we go. That was a bit overkill. So, what do we have here? I think I killed them all. Oh, there's another. Get to the tanks. What's the meaning of that? Oh. I may be stupid. They grabbed the tanks. I let them grab the tanks, but I don't need that. Oh. Oh boy. I don't think the negate ability will protect me from that. Yeah. But also, using a tank will also expose me to get it destroyed and I'm dying inside of it, so simply we could use this and oh, look at that, it has knockback against the tanks as well. There's still no checkpoint, we're in trouble. I need to be extremely careful because there has been no checkpoint at all and we are facing two big and scary tanks. Plus all of the troops that come out of... I think I destroyed one. No, I didn't. It was simply the... Now I destroyed it. See? No vehicle. No vehicle needed at all. Only your magic force powers, kinetic, or... Oh boy. There you go, up you go. And only using the cliff. I know I was supposed to use the tank, but this is better. And there we go. Phew. Still no checkpoint. I could go back and get a tank. I won't. If I destroy two tanks... oh, there's another tank. There we go. Oh. Oh, look at that. The ammunition somehow follows the tank. You have to recognize, gentlemen, you have to admit, you have to recognize that I've improved my gameplay. I just destroyed those tanks when I was supposed to grab another tank and kill them. I shouldn't be. I should concentrate because if that thing kills me, the checkpoint is probably one of the longest I've seen for the game. Nice try. You get the royal treatment. Slow motion plus shatter. One more grenade. Thanks, we need to replenish those. Oh boy. That thing really wants to kill me. That actually damaged me. Yeah, I think you were supposed to use a tank. Don't do this at home, kids. You are supposed to use the tank. Yeah. You are definitely supposed to use the tank. That thing should be destroyed. Oh, I had... I need... There we go. Those will... I've already targeted it. Oh, but that rocket somehow protecting. At least you won't be able to tell me that this is not being funny. Damn. How about here? I can target from this distance. There we go. Oof. No tank. Getting through a tank section without a tank. Nice. I hope my... Yeah, checkpoint. Checkpoint. But that doesn't save us from the crash. Damn, that was a quite long checkpoint. I should be careful anyway. Because if the game crashes... if the game crashes, we're so fucked. The game crashes, we'll be in some deep trouble. Well, now I'm using the something I never thought I would use, the crouch. That's one down. Oh, look at it fly. I know we can't see due to the smoke. Did I kill it? Oh, there's a brute there. Careful. Careful, because there's a brute over there. That one can kill you in one blow with his melee attacks. So let's try to kill it before getting to those guys. Did that kill it? Just in case. One more. I think he's dead. I can't see. There's way too much smoke due to the attacks of the mechs. Oh, our path is blocked now. Oh, look at that, another tank. I love it when we have to face tanks. Well, now that the checkpoint kicked in, there's no turning back. I can't go back and grab a vehicle. Not that I will need it. Bah, well. Damn it. Right, I have missiles. You need to select the missiles before using them, actually. Right. Why doesn't it assign it? Alright. Negate. Now, there we go. We'll use the rocket launcher. It is needed. It will destroy them faster. It's needed. You know I don't use them if they are not needed, but... Oh, so much smoke. That thing should be destroyed by now. Damn, I can't see anything. And then we get to the combo. And we'll use that very same combo against that tank. If we have enough ammo, that is. I don't know if there's a pilot or what, but I'm going to destroy it. There we go. Thank you. There was still one brute over there. Or... There we go. There they are. I knew there were more of them. Why they... Oh. I thought that a ship would... There we go. This one has no ammo, so let's exchange it. Let's go back to the time shift, and I think I've earned the right to proceed. Gentlemen. They would have continued spawning endlessly, so it was risky to remain there. You can see I've improved, gentlemen. Yeah, eventually you improve. If only the same people that watched the first bots would watch this and verify that I'm no longer a noob at the game. But that's never gonna happen. You know, it's never gonna happen. Any reason why there's always a floating dark fire assault rifle at the beginning of every level? Probably a technical bug. Oh, I destroyed the pillar. Destructible environment. Nice. I hate it when something explodes and almost kills me. Checkpoint? Nice. Anyway, there was a cinematic previously and I didn't need it. Remember that those glasses explode and yeah, this could happen. How do I get up there? Yeah, I can get up there. You won't fire that shotgun, trust me. Execution and checkpoint, nice. Oh, that destroyed the pillar. Nice. Checkpoint again. Why so many checkpoints? That's oddly unusual. When a game does that, it's telling you that you're going to face a brutal challenge. When the game gives you, I mentioned this during the stream on Friday, when a game gives you a lot of ammunition and good weapons, or gives you a lot of checkpoints, it's simply going to be a brutal challenge. The next thing you see. Oh, yeah, like that. Oh, look at that, we can now face those enemies. If you're watching the streams, they were the boss enemies for the second level of the campaign, which were immune. They are immune because we're facing them now as well. They are immune to any weapon except for the rocket launcher at a particular moment, but with the force powers they are easy to dispatch apparently. Now, those guys have killed me and they will die. God damn it. There's more of them. How many of them are there? I don't know why I was ambushed by 1,000 of those guys. Damn. Stop shooting me. There we go. There we go. If you are struggling with a level on hard difficulty, remember to do that. Slow motion plus, there we go, another checkpoint. Such a modern checkpoint system. Slow motion plus first select lock on the enemies with the mouse wheel. Shift dodge, that will trigger slow motion. That'll trigger the slow motion effect if you've leveled up your powers. And in turn, you'll be able to use the slow motion shatter ability, which is quite powerful, like this. See that it was faster than the door. And that enemy that I mentioned, that enemy was immune. I think he's still immune somehow. Not for long. Well, it's immune to some shots. Damn. So, I need to fight him again and remember when he was vulnerable to my attacks. How about now? No, I need to wait for him to attack. Now I remember. I also need to remember that he reflects your shots. Oh, it's blocked. I can't get out until I beaten him. How about a grenade? Oh. Hey, that worked. Damn it. But now it didn't. Can I sneak upon him? No. There's no sneaking. I hope it doesn't crash. How about now? Yeah, that was the correct timing, but it killed me. Right. There we go. Only 2. I'm measuring the timing. Only 2 shots. There we go. One shot. Alright, you can't beat him while he's down. He'll simply reflect the shots. Damn, I was close. But now that I measured the timing, let's try that very same thing. But instead of using that one, we'll use the dark fire. How about we use the dark fire? Bam. Bam. I had no more room to dodge. I need to dispatch this guy before the game crashes. God damn it. Let's try using the dark fire then. Remember I told you that the ammunition was useless against this guy? Well, the first boss, I think it's somehow immune. No, maybe it wasn't. It's just that you instinctively need to use the force powers when you first encounter that boss. There we go. The dark fire is quite fast and it's a great counter. There we go. The speed of the dark fire, it's a great counter. Now let's go back to the standard. A missile launcher, well, that would have killed him as well. I will use that to kill the two that spawned during the second level. No checkpoint. Why? Now would be a great moment for the checkpoint. What? They are shooting me from above? Yeah, there are some of them above. Also, even if you don't lock on the target, it somehow follows them. The shatter ability. It's that good. But it simply follows them even when you are not locked. And you didn't lock onto them. Oh, you could get up here and kill them. How can I get back over there? I hope I... how does this work? Because there are two guys. Alright, it's not working because there are two guys over there where the elevator needs to land somehow. Objective completed. Which one? Infiltrate secret detention center. Oh, we are looking for Marine. Oh. So. Oops. Right, over there. At least it didn't bug. That's something good. I thought it would bug instantly because of all of those elevators. There we go. Yeah, it's the grenades that are exploding. Does this explode? No. The glass is resistant. Nice move. Not so fast. I have the door. Oh, they just keep spawning. They are coming from the roof. Oh, we got a volcano here. I think that's Marin's ship. No, it isn't Marin's ship. What am I saying? But it's a ship. Man, this feels like the ending of Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. This looks like Mustafar. There we go, I see a mech. Careful, careful. Oh, there's a... Let's retreat, can we? Can we retreat a bit? Oh, there's a lot. I see another... I not only see a melee guy, like the boss we've just faced before, but I also see a mech over there. A second mech to the one we just saw. Okay, so let's keep our distance and... and beat them. I could name this no weapon challenge Advent Rising full playthrough on YouTube, but I'm not that creative, I guess. But actually it's a no weapon, almost a no weapon. I only used it to fight these guys. Alright. There's no way out of this. I need to get closer to that guy to kill him. Let's use the weapons. So, it's not... I am actually using some weapons to kill these guys. Damn, I was reloading. Oh boy. Can I throw them to the lava? Alright, yeah. I have an idea then. Instead of using weapons against those melee guys, we'll throw them to the lava. And it will be a one-hit kill. I'll just need to succeed once in countering them. What the fuck? Something exploded. The grenades. The grenades are what? Are exploding. How much? Oh, 1 hour and a half. I progressed a lot through these levels. How many levels has it been? A lot. Oh. What are you doing here? Don't you see I'm fighting against the mech for now? Come on, let me lock onto that mech. Damn, there's a limit to the range. So I can do this. There we go. There we go. Our powers recharge faster than his beams, so let's try a grenade. There we go. Come on, come here. Damn. He's not coming. But the mech over there actually is. Oh, it jumped. It tried to dodge me. There we go. Ah, how about you? Alright, this guy is coming now. So we have to face 2 melees. First of all, he can also dodge grenades. And... come on. There we go. Now I just need to do that, which was quite dangerous. Quite dangerous, but next to the edge, which will cause him that was close to fall into the lava. There we go. Let's make sure we don't get killed stupidly. And wait. Let's lure him over here. And there we go. Well, that went smoothly, better than I had anticipated. That's a creative way of killing them. You must admit, gentlemen, I've improved. Both with the weapons and the use of my powers, of my kinetic powers. I've improved. Now I am a respectable biotic futuristic hero. I know that I shouldn't be using weapons against that guy because he has a shield. Now, let's get to the real question here. Let's get to the real question. What's inside this ship? Oh, nothing. They are going to kill me. Now I see that they are going to kill me. While I'm wasting my time right over here. No. No. It may not happen. Objective completed. Yeah, those guys just keep endlessly spawning. The weaker enemies spawn endlessly. That's broken. What do we do then? Oh. Still no checkpoint. I don't like to tempt fate. I hate doing so. In case they survive that, there's a lava to finish them off. Object. I think a guy just navigate fallen rocks to cell block entrance. What's fallen rocks? Those things. What? Oh, damn it. God damn it. I was worried there for a second. Alright. Checkpoint, please. Checkpoint. Well, that'll have to do. Damn, that was also a long section, gentlemen. Now, what's that ship? What does that ship have to do? What are those? Well, look at that. That weapon, that floating dark fire assault rifle is just following us like a little puppy. And we proceed. Checkpoint. Anyway, the cinematic acted as checkpoints. So you can relax, gentlemen. Today there hasn't been any any sections in which I had to significantly reload a lot of times. See, I'm also faster targeting them. Not that it may. Thank God, thanks gods of gaming for causing the crash after that cinematic, which means we can proceed soundly and without any kind of trouble right where we can pick up right where we left. Thanks. Had that happened some minutes ago, we would have ended the stream probably. Alright, let's go. We just saw this. There's still the floating weapon. Nice to know it will follow us eternally, perpetually, forever, for all eternity. So, why didn't I do this last time? Oh. He was waiting behind the door. Nice. Checkpoint. Nice try, but you were marked. Yeah. Hey, it actually worked. Alright. Anybody else still coming? Yeah. I hope I don't fall to the... Oh no, it's not lava. I don't fall into the lava, but it wasn't lava. Don't think I forgot about you. Nice. Slow motion plus shatter. It's simply lethal. Alright, they stopped coming. Nice. Alright, so my initial impression, in which I described that the game used the same spawn system than that of Call of Duty World at War and Call of Duty Modern Warfare and all of those, in which green, red, green. So it's over here. It's not 100% true because during these levels, there's lava behind us. Careful, they explode like this, so it's quite dangerous to get over there. Oh. That was bound to happen. Yeah. The later levels of the campaign don't have that same system, or I don't know, because enemies eventually stop spawning. It's true that they are far more difficult to beat, but during some sections of the campaign we experienced some waves of enemies that endlessly spawned, so yeah, now I'm telling you that it's not the case for these later levels. So, the huge command station is useless. We can use both entrances. Defeat cell guards, let me guess, the melee guys. Oh, there's Marin over there, or whatever she was called. It was Marin, I think. Oh, how did the Aurelians get over here? Ah, they were prisoners. There she is. Nice shot.
Marin! It's me. Gideon? No! Get out of here!
Why? Oh.
You don't know what this thing can do!
No, but I can imagine so. What the... Oh! Pursue Skinwalker. How about I kill him? No. Yeah, right. Quite impressive, but I can't kill it. Hello? How do I pursue you? Let's make sure that Aurelian is free. Ah, there he is. Or there it is, for that matter. I think I can target him. It. Well. Can I destroy this? No, I can't. Nice try. Anyway, the game just saved due to that cinematic. I hope so, at least.
Marin! It's me. Gideon? No! Get out of here!
Could it be that this is the final boss?
You don't know what this thing can do!
Alright. This just turned into a King Kong movie. Literally. Ah, he's trying to destroy the wall. And there he did it. Hello, my boy. Let's... Oh, she's safe. I should be able to dispatch this guy pretty easily. He's quite fast. Sorry, I take that back. And he one-shot kills you. So yeah. Well, at least the checkpoint system worked. No, god damn it. Hello, Marin. Save me? No. Oh, he destroys the rocks. Nice. Would this be the final boss of the game? Oh, he destroys everything. Nice destructible environment. Nice physics, that rock. I was right when I told you, gentlemen, that the game had excellent physics. He's immune to the knockback effect. No, please, but there we go. No, I want to use the. I need some weapon because this thing. I need some kind of weapon because. What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? I need some kind of... I need to use weapons because the time shift ability which I'm using to dodge that beast. Consumes the very same resource that I used to damage him, so... Which is that yellow bar over there. Also I can reload and dodge that thing at the same time. Oh, he's still at green bar. Nice. Nice to know it's so resistant. God damn it. This game would benefit greatly from having like lateral dodges, side dodges or something like that. Let's try to use the ability even if it's... That was a terrible idea. Do those explosions actually damage him at all? No. I need to think my strategy, gentlemen. Give me a second, let me check the connection. Is everything going smoothly? Is everything going smoothly? Oh, give me a second. Sorry. Thought I was about to sneeze. I hate when I'm about to sneeze and I'm unable to do so. I knew I didn't have the tags for the stream. Here we go. Analysis. I knew there was something missing. And I looked at the connection. Hard mode. Sorry if you're watching this as a bot, don't worry. There we go. There we go. Let me see. Let me check it. There we go. We're good to go. Let's get to the boss fight. Good to go. Luckily I have 1200 bullets. Eventually I guess I'm going to kill him. Damn, this feels like shooting an armored vehicle. I don't know if this is the final boss at all, but it certainly feels like the final boss. Look at that, that health bar didn't even flinch. It's still, the reticles, it's still green. Oh no. There we go. I could use the slow motion plus the biotics effect, the kinetic effects, the force powers. But that would consume the very same resource, that yellow bar, than my time shift, which is helping me to dodge those rocks and that beast. But maybe if I run out of ammo, the best strategy would be to simply use a slow motion plus shatter. Damn, I cannot even imagine how difficult this would have been if I hadn't maxed out all of the kinetic powers. Oh boy. Damn. This is pretty different than the previous bosses for the game. Of the game. Oh boy. Oh damn it. It's a one-shot kill, at least on hard difficulty. I certainly didn't expect to find mutants after fighting the Seeker army. This just turned into a King Kong movie. I would love to check that health bar, but that would probably kill me. Let me see. Oh, it's still green. Nice. Damn, this guy is a sponge. That's what we used to call them in the tanks in Sutor. Damn. This game would benefit greatly if they did a remake from having actual health bars and, I don't know, hit points or something like that. Well, I'm out of ammo. Let's assign this second dark fire to it. No, that's it. Damn. So it's only kinetic powers now. I have no choice. Maybe it will be more effective, but so slow motion plus the kinetic power should deal a great amount of damage. But the thing is that it consumes the yellow bar as well. So it's a risky move. Oh damn it. He's still... The reticle is still green. 100%, not even yellow or orange. Oh damn it. I should have expected this from such a masterpiece. Oh damn it. Yeah, if I hadn't leveled up all of my powers, this would have been terribly difficult. It will be terribly difficult anyway. If this is the final boss for the game, they made a good job in making him threatening and turning him into a sponge. Damn. It's still green. This is ridiculous. Maybe you need to use other powers, because this is simply ridiculous. Maybe I need to throw rocks at him. I'm terrible at throwing. Anyway, I have the... I'll stick to the shatter. Oh, damn it. It's a still green. Well, I mean, that thing is immune. Common sense tells me that I should be using the rocks, but I don't think that'll actually help me. Damn, all I can do is dodge. Ion Pulse? Useless as well. Any ideas? The health bar hasn't... The health bar, or the reticle in this case, hasn't moved at all. Oh boy. There must be some trick to this. Grenade? Oh, damn it. This fight reminds me of Lara Croft's first fight against the dinosaur in Tomb Raider Anniversary for the PSP and the PC and the Xbox and PlayStation 3. That thing is immune. I need to do another thing. This is not the way. Maybe I need to throw the rocks somehow. Because that health bar is ridiculously huge. Like that? Oh boy. Did that work? No, that didn't work at all. This may take a while, guys, because I don't know how to damage him. Sorry, Marin. He's doing some kind of animation where I throw the rocks, so maybe it's actually helping somehow. The thing is that nope, he has no health bar at all. Maybe it's like the previous boss, like that bounty hunter, that we also didn't know how much health she had, so... Maybe I'm actually damaging him and I don't know. And I can't tell. Just like the fight against the bounty hunter. There's no visual evidence. That you are actually damaging this thing. Are we making progress? I think so, because his attacks somehow changed. That further proves the theory that we are causing damage. Slowly but surely, I guess. Damn. I'm throwing everything I've got at him. Yeah, I think that thing has no... that there's no visual evidence that you're actually damaging that thing. Alright. No weapon I would have used. No. Yeah, no weapon I could have used would have made any kind of difference. Literally no weapon would have killed that thing. I hate dramatic silences, but... God damn it. Either I'm doing this... I'm not doing this properly, or... I don't know. Throwing rocks, maybe? Damn. Yeah. Pretty much there's no visual evidence that you are damaging him. Yep, still green. Alright, let's use the common sense. If that thing throws rocks and you get to lift a lot of rocks, you are given a lot of rocks to throw at him, the boss mechanic should be throwing the rocks back at him in order to succeed. That's logic there, but it's not working for me. It's not working for me. You can get behind him. But alright, no more. Still green. No visual evidence of damage. Only rocks. You're only given rocks. Well, you know, all of my life I've put faith into common sense and logic, but this one doesn't seem to obey to those laws. To the laws of physics and logics and all of that. Either that or he has the longest health bar, or one of the longest health bars I've ever seen for any boss in a video game. Either one of those things. And there we go. Gentlemen, my patience has reached its limit for today. I'll practice offline and promise to bring you tomorrow the final boss fight against this thing. But yeah. I promise to do so. But tomorrow, because it's been almost 2 hours and a half. 2 hours and 20 minutes in this case. So I got a lot of, first of all, a lot of real life work to do. But secondly, the PlayStation Store is closing, so I need to get a lot of titles before they end up destroying everything over there. Because in case you didn't know, there have been reports of people who are unable to download their games. So yeah, I need to do so as well and fast. But yeah, probably even if I spent a lot of time trying to figure out the boss mechanics, it would waste your time and the stream time. I'll try offline different tactics against it, and tomorrow we'll get straight to this boss fight. Maybe it's the final boss for the game. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be, but yeah, I think it may be. So, gentlemen, it's a pleasure. One thing I wanted to tell you before I departed and finished the stream is that we had the gameplay reveal for Age of Empires 4, and you cannot, I'll also repeat this tomorrow, you cannot tell how happy I am that we get a new AAA real-time strategy game again after all of these years. A true AAA real-time strategy game. So, gentlemen, I'm extremely happy. Take care of yourselves. Thanks to the 5 followers of the channel: Judon, EBL 20008, Carl Martin 1, Kachik 98, as well as Mr. Prixer, who was the last follower of the channel. The 5 of you encourage me to continuously and ever increasingly support all of these forgotten gems and providing you with the best technical analysis for them. True, today we didn't do much of an analysis because we are at the final stages of the game, but even so, I was damaged by those crates, which hadn't damaged me before. So we found out that they could damage you. So excellent news, gentlemen. The game has better physics than we could have ever imagined. Sorry. Someday I have to ask either one of the 5 followers or anybody who cares about it if my non-native English is evident or not, to challenge myself to improve. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Take care of yourselves. These are hard times. Enjoy gaming at its fullest. Enjoy life at its fullest. It's the best advice I can give you as your dear streamer. So, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, and see you tomorrow at the same time. Have a good night. Gentlemen, take care. I said it 3 times. I just love saying all those things. There we go. There's a small delay, remember. In case you were wondering why I do those things, there's a 5 to 10 second delay. So I need to fill a bit at the end of the stream. Gentlemen, goodbye.